Hey, what's going on, Stanislaw? How you doing, buddy? All right, let's see if I can. Am I loud enough? I might have to bring the music down a little. All right. Why does that seem too low? Oh, it's perfect? Well, you're perfect. To me, you are perfect. All right. Somehow the music meter is being annoying. Yeah. I know that's low. Yeah, let me just mess with it. Yeah, it's weird to me that that can be heard, that banging on the table. What's up, Uncle Ungie? Howdy, Timmy Kim. Will you always call me Timmy Kim? Oh, yeah, sorry. It's just a matter of habit. You're changing your you're changing your Twitch name like every 6 months. You know? What do you want from me? You know, I can't keep up with all this. Although I guess it's like right in front of me, so I should just say. You literally changed it once, did you? Yeah, I don't want to say hello, Timothy KK underscore. Timo thy KK. Maybe I'll just call you Timo. What about that? Timo. No, but didn't you change it twice? Because weren't you teenage Van Dweller and then Timmy Kim and then Timothy KK? So I think you changed it twice. Thank you to players for scheduling these matches on my birthday. A gift. What? You weren't? That wasn't you? Oh, whoops. Oh man, listen, you brought it up. That was just something you made up. All right. It wasn't a username? I swear it was. I swear it was. But I could be wrong. Was that in Discord? It was somewhere. Where did I get that? Like, it was written down. It was somewhere. I didn't just... It's not like I'm on the phone with you and you said, Tina. I mean, where did I see that? I swear it was a username somewhere. Maybe it was in Discord. Yeah, it was Discord. Okay. All right. Oh my God. What am I doing? Am I doing this another month? Is that what's happening? How did I get roped into doing this for like 7 years? I don't know. I didn't, I didn't know this was going to be the rest of my life. I know. I didn't know this was gonna be my whole life. What do I do? I'm stuck. I'm totally trapped. I mean, there's no reason for me to even do it anymore. That's like, you're all fine. You can all go play classic Tetris Wars or Tetris Friendlies Rebellion or whatever it's called. You know? Have I seen your DMs? Let me see your DM. All right, it's 6:29, 1 minute before it. Let me see these DMs. Oh yeah, I see your DM. Yeah, I mean, just save the VOD. So I'll watch. I mean, I don't know that we're prepared to add someone in time for the things now, but we'll be adding people for September. I don't know. Maybe we'll add somebody. I'm not sure. But the beginning of the month is, basically dedicated to me scheduling and setting up scenes. And I've already spent 70 hours this month on CTM. So I will look at it when I can. We are very interested. No, you don't have to. Oh, reminder for the drop. All right, the Dropbox folder. We definitely need to get you for sure. All right. Yeah. You're right. Wait that's for your slides though. That's not for like restreaming. Okay. Yeah. I mean, okay. For now, just use my Vandy channel for slide updates because I haven't 100% committed to this Dropbox slides system, which is actually kind of too complex. So. You just post them there. When's the last time OPAUX has been in Masters? A million years. You think I would know that? Let's find out, shall we? Let's find that out. If we're not counting Mega Masters. CTM. It looks like September 2022. Wish I could filter by event. Vandy, do you remember who won the first CTM you hosted? Yeah, Batfoy. All right, let me just adjust these cams a little tiny bit. Yeah, maybe I don't have the option to do that. It'll be all right. I guess I can oh. Bro. This is what bro is doing. Kind of pre-exhausting here. All right. Oh, wait. Title. What are we trying to do? We're trying to start? Let's start. Here, we need to start on something else, though. So we can do our smooth fade in. Oh, my God. My Face ID doesn't work since I got this new phone case, so I got to constantly type in my passcode. Is YouTube alive, or is YouTube going? A couple of people. What's up? Everything is here. Lone Wolf, Foreskin Williams the third, and Lone Wolf. Oh, I already said Lone Wolf twice. All right. Let's do the thing, shall we? Greetings, citizens of Tetris. It's your old pal, Van Dweller, and it is a new month, and that means a brand new crop of potential Masters winners vying for their first or second or third or maybe even ninth championship, and that's what we are going to find out today. Well, not today, this month. We're going to find out who is going to get their stupid championship. I don't know who it is, but today we're gonna find out the blue bracket, who will be representing that. Probably it's like this best bracket, representing that bracket in the semifinals. Who's it gonna be? I don't know. That's why we play. I don't usually ask rhetorical questions here on CTM Masters event, but we're asking rhetorical questions today. And who is gonna win between OPAUX, making his first appearance in CTM Masters since late 2022? Or is it going to be Dog playing Tetris going for win number 9 between Masters and Lone Star? Pretty tough first round draw for OPAUX, but he does come in here as the higher seed. That's going to be match number 1. Match number 2 should be a spicy one. SIDNEV making back-to-back semi-finals, looking for her first CTM Masters event victory, going up against DMJ, who has made it into the bracket. And you would think that I would have looked up when is the last time DMJ, because it doesn't seem like DMJ plays all that often in CTM, and doesn't always get to Masters when he does. So let's take a look. July 2022, DMJ remembers. So we got 2 players in this bracket who have not been in Masters since 2022. We got Dog, the perennial champion, seems to win at least twice a year. In fact, I think he has won twice a year. I think he's got 2 in 2020, 2 in 2020, something like that. Like 2 in 2021, 2, you know, whatever. He's got like 2 a year. And then OPAUX. You know, OPAUX is here, and then, you know, SIDNEV. So players who are always here, players who are never here. It's going to be a fun one. Let's take a look at our rules. What are the rules? Well, this is a 16-player single elimination tournament based on the 1989 version of Tetris, released by Nintendo for the Nintendo Entertainment System on NTSC consoles. Players can play on emulator or consoles, so long as the mechanics, appearance, and statistics on the screen are unmodified, except in the way we want them to be modified. Players can use any controller so long as there's no big buttons and no turbo functions used, whether mechanical or electronical. Biological turbo only. Players should not be receiving any real-time advice. Nobody on Discord or in the room telling you about your board state, your opponent's board state, about upcoming pieces they might have gleaned from watching the other stream. Their opponent is about to top up. None of that. Do not do that. We don't want it. Don't do it. And do not pause unless the commentator tells you. And I am the commentator, so unless I tell you to pause, do not do it. Level 18 starts all the way through the Masters event. Level 39, Super Kill Screen. will be implemented, and we will be using the same piece sets with a new seed re-rolled in between every single game. Points over the traditional max out do count, and it's best of 5 throughout. The winner gets absolutely something, and that is a share in a prize pool which currently stands at $0.00. And if you want to contribute to this prize pool and make it bigger, you can do it. You can do it. DMJ says your friends aren't allowed to tell you when your opponent tops out. No, everybody should be getting. You can tell you if you want to have the other stream open. You can do that, but you can't have friends in the room telling you, "Oh, he topped out, bro. Here's your." No, no coaching, no nothing. Anyway, yes, you can use the Matcherino command to contribute. Use the Matcherino command. That should bring up a link to both the Masters event and to... Isn't that what you do, though? Yeah, I do that, and I am the same. Like, I have parity amongst everybody. I'm equal. Listen, you want to play or not? You can go to Classic Coaching Monthly if you want tournaments where you can coach. Anyway, use the Matcherino command to go to contribute to the Matcherino. There are both free and paid ways to contribute to the prize pool. And as you can see, people are doing it right now. The free ways are called Sponsor Quests. Sponsor Quests. Yes, you can go do Sponsor Quests, and those are little annoying internet tasks that you can do, that sponsors will pay small amounts of money to the prize pool if you do them, like clicking on a thing or following a thing or liking a thing or retweeting a thing or whatever. You can go do those if you want to. That is free. It doesn't cost you anything except for your precious time, which is the currency of the internet, along with your attention. And you can also pay into the prize pool, which people are currently doing and love to see it. And wow, there's a $10 and now a $50 contribution to the prize pool. And of course, we will take a moment at some point to thank people who have contributed to the prize pool. Thank you all for doing that. And it would help if I could actually find the Matcherino command, because I don't think it's taking me to the right place. We'll go to go.ctm.gg/Matcherino. I think that should work. No, use the Matcherino command. The Matcherino forward does not work at the moment. It's taking us to July. So use the Matcherino command in chat, and that should bring up the correct links. I will update that when I get a chance. But thank you. Is that not working? Why is that not working? Why is that not working? Oh, maybe because it's rate limited. It shouldn't be rate limited. All right, so it currently stands at $63.72. I want to thank Uncle Ungie for the $50 contribution and Rogue Potato for the 1, 2, 3, 4. Thank you very, very, very much. Okay, anyway, that is the prize pool. And if we can get to our $2,000 incentive, then that will mean we can pay our top 8. But if we don't, then we're just going to pay our top 4. But you want to see our top 8 paid. So let's get to that $2,000 incentive. Because that means the first, basically if you win a match, you win at least $50. And that is a good deal for those players to show up and win one match and then lose. So anyway, yes, that is that. Also want to thank our patrons. Oh, I guess we're going to thank these people first. Let's go up the ladder. I want to thank our Sticker Club and Double Sticker Club level members and our community level members. I want to thank our Masters level patrons. Corporal 381 shall be satisfied. Bracket sponsor level Catkit 91, J in the window, Tack Nyrus, and then of course our big daddies here, Scott Gray 76 and K9 watching Tetris. So thank you to everybody, and if you want to provide ongoing monthly support, the support that makes this thing possible, you go to patreon.com/monthly Tetris. You know, you like it, you get enjoyment. $5 a month, whatever. You know, you're probably enjoying this more than you're enjoying other things that you're paying way more than $5 a month for. So, consider it. Okay, well, I am just about ready. Let's go ahead and check on our players and make sure that we are in good shape, and I believe we are pretty much in good shape. We just got to adjust a camera here a little bit and maybe a stencil. I think OPAUX might have a rusty stencil. OPAUX, your stencil is rusty. I mean, well, it might not be your fault. Hold on. Let me reset the transform on your thing. Of course, now I can't see it, and that's how it goes. If you don't want, you don't have to do it. I can do it. But now we have like stencilception. All right. Well, we'll be fine. Don't worry about it. Just I'll figure it out. No Challengers prize pool ever until we do the things that I'm thinking about doing. Possibly, I wouldn't say Challengers prize pool, but more Challengers may have more chances to get into the prize pool at some point. But I will just leave that hanging there cryptically. All right, let's go ahead and give these players their pieces. And we had another $25 contribution from Quinn Culver. Thank you very much, Quinn. Says Tetris less than 2.999 to 99. I don't understand, but I will accept it. What are we doing? No. All right. Why is your stencil on? It's fine. Don't worry about it. I can fix it. What is this 2020 matchup? It's a puzzle for you, Vandy. All right. I'll have to figure this out. Yeah, we gave you the seed. Didn't the seed come up? Did the seed not come up? I put in a seed. The bot is dead? Okay. I'll make the random. No, you're not making the random. I will make the random. I will make the random. I gotta turn on my Tetris here. Hold on. All right. Here's the seed. It's gonna be 3789FF. 3789FF. Thank you, Chiller. I'm doing it right off my Tetris gym right now. All right, why is all of a sudden cameras are like way... Oh, because he's sitting like way up close. Okay, got it. I'm figuring it out. Bro moves around too much. Okay. Both players are ready. I am ready. You are all ready. It is the first bracket of August 2024 Classic Tetris Monthly Masters event between the returning OPAUX and the perennial dog playing Tetris. Let's go ahead and get them underway in 3, 2, 1, Tetris. Oh, there's no... Oh, it doesn't work. 3, 2, 1, Tetris. There you go. All right, there it is. Manual countdown. All right. I got some manual stencil fixing to do. And it appears like both these players. Why is one of these unlocked? Okay, there it is. We're going to fix manual stencil on both players. We're going to figure it out. But anyway, OPAUX has not been in the Classic Tetris Monthly Masters event since late 2022, so almost 2 years. I think it was September, so basically about 2 years. Winter with the $5 and something contribution. I can't read the exact amount, but it was good that you did it, and we appreciate it. And of course, Dog always in the Masters van. I can't remember the last time he did not finish in the top 16 when qualifying. It was a long, long time ago. Dog, an all-time great at this point, the winner of 2 Classic Tetris World Championships, 2020 and 2021, doing the Corian thing. Oh, it was the Jounce month. Okay. And of course, Dog, an 8-time winner of various CTM major events, including 7 Masters events and a Lone Star Championship. 189, Dog. Yeah, Jounce is really the month that, that month was the month that, well, among so many months that changed Tetris. 213 for Dog, 152 for OPAUX. There's a Tetris for Dog, 235, 152 for OPAUX. Chiller says, that's crazy. Your last Masters you ever played in was the first ever rollover by anyone. And now this guy coming back and quals with 2 of them in 1 hour. That's pretty wild. Thanks for everybody who's continuing to do the sponsor quests. Appreciate that. We are up to $96.79. Winter with the $6.69. So it says 669. Let's freaking go. Let's go. Let's go. Oh, man, it's 669. Are you kidding me? Are you freaking kidding me? It's 669. Ooh. Thank you, Winter, for all that. 300 for Dog. Yes, we have 36 coupon codes that are free as well. I didn't mention the coupon codes, but I got 36 of those to do. Those are easy. You just log in. Go to the Matcherino landing page for this tournament, click claim code, and you're done. Like, you just go there, log in, claim code, and you're good. Some bare minimum. You should do that at least. 347 for Dog, 286 for OPAUX. Oh, GameScout says, slight misinformation on my part. OPAUX also played in September 2022 normal Masters. Got swept by Prime Eric ICX. That's what I thought. I thought it was, I didn't think it was the August one, but then, you know, Scout comes in here confidently saying something. I just believe it. Tetris for OPAUX. Of course, OPAUX making it into Mega Masters in various years. That is our top 64 tournament, basically, that we do once a year as an online championship. Jasmine saw Vitz. Did someone see? No, Andrew saw Vitz. 463 for Dog, 382 for OPAUX. Yes, he got 2 rollovers in qualifying, ended up in the number 4 seed. I mean, this is Tetris in 2024. You can get 2 1.6 pluses and be the 4th best qualifier. And Dog coming in at 13 seed. There's a lot of variation here in the qualifying. There's not a lot of incentive to finish, you know, 4th or 13th. I mean, you think in principle, oh, okay, I will get an easier draw if I get a higher seed, but that's not always necessarily true. So we got to figure out a way to incentivize these players to really go for a top 8. 524 transition for OPAUX into 19. There's a Tetris for Dog, 602. And Dog is into 19 at 626. That's a pretty big pace. OPAUX in a little bit of a situation here, but as a roller, He's able to clean it all up, get a Tetris down the right side, 557 for OPAUX. Yeah, the quals for August, Ronkley is right. The quals for August were crazy. There are players who got a 1.4 who did not make it into Masters. Average of 2. In fact, there are 4 players who did not make it into Masters who got 1.4 average of 2, including Guafi, Timothy KK. Nobody knows who you are if I say that name, to be honest. Cheese and Cobra all got 1.4s. Of course, Eyeball made it back up in because of the semis rule. Laser Monkey won challengers, so you had 2 players with sub 1.4s. Those players were robbed. I mean, they're not robbed because those are the rules going into it, and you know that. So how is it robbed? I mean... 841 for Dog, 771 for OPAUX. And OPAUX in a little bit of trouble. Gets a long bar over to the left side. Trying to bring this board down. Gets a long bar over for a triple. That's going to help bring this down. All right. And Dog just motoring along here. 905 here on level 25. I mean, there are multiple ways to make it into Masters. You qualify in, you make it into the semis the previous month, or you win challengers. So, I mean, you can say, oh, people are robbed, but we have multiple paths to making it in. There's a max out here for Dog on level 26. Leaves a long bar dependency column 2 on accident, but okay, no problem. Able to clean all this up. He's got that max out. He's on 27. He's just one away from the 1.1. OPAUX now into 28. Just one line to go, and he's going to transition into 29 at 941. Okay. He's bringing this down. He's Tetris ready, and there's a Tetris for OPAUX here on 29 into 30. B47 for Dog. He's got room for one more Tetris before he transition, and he gets that Tetris. It's a B85 into 29. There's one for OPAUX, A26. There's another one for OPAUX, A70. Oh, he kind of puts a long bar into column 2, but gets another one immediately over into column 1 to fix that. Is he setting up in column 7? Yes, it looks like no. He's going to take that triple. Dog continuing to sting in Tetrises. C72. And OPAUX's left side is a mess, and I don't think he's going to get anything over, and he knows it. He's going to top out A91, and Dog is good in game number 1. GG to our players. Dog has the D26 here on 32. And OPAUX showing us a little something here on 29. It's been a while since he competed in this tournament, so maybe it'll take him a game or two to say, okay, I know what I got to do. Oh, Dog going to hang that bar on the left. All right, so we're going to re-roll our, and the new pieces are here. The new pieces live from my copy of Tetris Gym are this 15B1E3, 15B1E3. Thank you, Chiller. So yeah, that thing's still not working, huh? Rip. Thanks to those of you who continue to redeem the codes. Our prize pool is now up to $100. Those of you doing codes and doing sponsor quests, really, really appreciate that. And we would love to get to 2,000. I mean, it's crazy to ask that every single month, but... All right, both players are ready. We'll do a manual countdown in the chat. In 3, 2, 1. Tetris. I have to type in Tetris. There it is. Tetris. What? Jungle Cook, that is that is Monkas. All right, both players on the board with Tetrises. A little scuffed here today. Our classic Tetris bot is out of commission here. So we're having to do things manually. We prefer doing things our own way. 93,000 for Dog, 73,000 for OPAUX. Does electricity have weight? Well, I mean, do electrons have mass? Maybe there are particle physicists here. I mean, presumably, most of the weight of an atom, right, is in its nucleus, right? I would imagine. I don't know. I'm not a particle physicist or a chemist or whatever. The electrons, they don't seem to weigh anything. If you carried 1 billion electrons on your hand, you probably do have 1 billion electrons on your hand. I mean, not only that much, but that is like a minuscule number. All right. You can see Twitch chat focused on the important things. 240 for Dog. And of course, I'm very distractible. So if Twitch chat starts talking about something, I'm there with him. 285 for OPAUX, 262 for Dog. Tetris for Dog 308. Tetris OPAUX 309s. We are super close. 1,000-point difference in score. 1 difference in lines. Tetris Dog 354. Another Tetris OPAUX 378. Dog, the only player in 2003 to win 2 CTM titles. What a crazy year that was. And we had, 12 different events? So 11 Masters, I believe that's what it was. 11 Masters or Mega Masters events or Faster Masters events. Plus our Lone Star event, and Dog was the only player to win 2. So we had basically 11 different winners. This year, 2024, we have 2 different winners. That is it. Well, okay, no, actually 3, because you got to count Lone Star, and Scooty won Lone Star. So we have 3 different winners. That is it. In Masters, we've only had 2. Because neither Fractal or Alex T were in Austin to win their Lone Stars. We were destined to have 3. That's right, I forgot about Scooty. Well, I forgot about Scooty because he did me dirty. We had his whole bracket this month scheduled perfectly, and he's like, oh, I have to go to Kansas City. Like, come on, bro. Don't go to Kansas City. Yeah, the bot is down. 519 for Dog, 539 for OPAUX. So I don't know. Will Alex T actually lose a Masters event this year? Kid looks totally unstoppable. 541 for Dog, 563 for OPAUX. We're just about 10 lines away from the level 19 transition. Tetris for Dog, 587. They are tied in score and lines, 587, 480. OPAUX gets it. Tetris, 634, 280 into 19. Which is what Dog is looking to get as well. And yeah, they have the exact same transition score. So you couldn't get any closer. Same exact transition score. 658 here for Dog. 661 for OPAUX. There's a Tetris for Dog. 682. And good fundamental board shape here for OPAUX. A slight slope to the left. Double well on the right side. Or like a double wide well. And he can just kind of build out from there. So fundamentally good-looking Tetris on OPAUX's side. Dog's board not looking too bad either. 737 after a Tetris. He's back by 7 lines. Other Tetris for OPAUX, 796. Tetris for Dog, 765. All right, OPAUX flinging pieces over to the left. Tetrising when he can. All right, he's got a gap there in column 8. Let's see how he's going to deal with this. But for a while, he was zoning in. All right, he's on a pedestal now, 1 row off the bottom. He's got a Tetris set up. And he's going to get that Tetris. 869 for OPAUX. Another one, 899. 830 for Dog. Now, Dog is 8 lines back. Oh, I'm sorry, more than 8 lines back. He's 14 lines back. Maybe it's Dog with a little pace advantage here. But still, super close. Tetris, Dog. All right, OPAUX running into a bit of a slowdown. Doesn't like it. A little bit of a roller head shake. Tetris for Dog, 962. He is in the lead in score. And behind in lines. Exactly where you want to be. Another Tetris for him. He's got the max out Dog on 26. Kingsman with the tier 1 resub, by the way. I forgot that was 14 minutes ago. I didn't notice. Thanks, Kingsman. 39 months, tier 1. This 45 months with Vandy, worth every penny. Oh, isn't that guy sweet? He's very sweet. All right, OPAUX up high here as we're just 8 lines away from the 29 transition. A nice double is going to expose that well, and he gets a long bar in to transition in at A76, and also to bring the board down. Dog at B64. He's got the 1.1. 8 lines to go. So OPAUX really just needs to stay alive here, get that board down, find a way to get a lead, and hold on to it. Because, you know, Dog isn't one to top out early. Maybe top out early. We're on 29. I mean, it's ridiculous to talk about it that way, but it's how it feels. C62 for Dog. Now, it's got to be a little bit of a mystery for Dog because it doesn't know exactly what OPAUX has in the tank competitively here on 29. So, like, you know, do you have to be more aggressive, less aggressive? It's hard exactly to know with a player who hasn't really been in Masters in a while. Tetris over for OPAUX. B95. Dog with a Tetris. D56. He's ahead by about 160,000 points. He's going to take a nice burn down there. He's set up for a Tetris. Both players are. Dog gets it. OPAUX gets it. But the middle of OPAUX's board, it's got that T kind of hang that he's got to work around. And Dog he's just going. E52 for him on 33. That's a 1.4. OPAUX's left side is cut off. The bar didn't make it over. Nothing else is going to get over. And Dog is good in game number 2. GG's. And Dog just a few thousand points away from a rollover. Oh, all right. Dog going with the aggro mullen. We love it. You love to see aggro mullen. That's the way to go. And, you know, maybe trying to go for like 2 million. There's another Tetris for Dog. He's got the 1.7. Yeah, 2 million not possible unless something crazy happens. There's the... still got the 1.7. He's setting up for something here. There's the 1. He's got the 1.8. It's a pretty good score. Not bad. We'll take that. All right, so Dog up 2 games to none over OPAUX. All right, let's get these. I'm going to make some new pieces here. I'm hitting select. It's going to be, here, I'll say it out loud and as I type it, D9 3A A6. D9 3A A6. Oh, that's just the number 4 highest score in Masters 39 cap history. No big deal. No big deal at all. J3 asking, how are my Tetris peeps tonight? You know, there should be Tetris peeps. Why can't there? Tetris is, you know, Tetris company. They'll collab with anything. Where are the Tetris peeps? Dragon Alex says, I really want to compete. When is the next monthly? Yeah, go ahead and increment, actually. Increment to EA. Let's go EA. EA 3A A6. OPAUX, he filed the C. The C got filed, so we're going to increment it. OPAUX. He started. Oh, you're not listening to the stream. No worries. Just increment to increment. All right. EA3AA6. All right. Nice. All right. Let's go ahead and get these players underway. Oh, whoa, what the heck? I just opened up like developer mode on my browser. I don't know why that happened. All right, let's go ahead and count them down. Game number 3, Dog and OPAUX. OPAUX needs to win to stay in 3, 2, 1, Tetris. It wasn't F12. It must be some command on command something on the Apple keyboard. Oh, is there a double Broden opener? I totally missed it. So got a stream to run here. The lowercase Tetris with no exclamation point is eerie. Yeah, it is. It is a little eerie. Yeah, Jasmine will tell you Jasmine has been in the community for like 3 months. She knows every bit of lore. She knows all the adjustments and openers. She literally knows I've never seen anyone learn everything so quickly as Jasmine. Four months. Oh, sorry. All right, Dog 137 as we get underway. OPAUX 138. We are basically tied. I know we need to get Jasmine on Boxy's Who Wants to Be a Max Outer game show. I'd be very curious to see how she does. She would do better than you would expect. $205 from Dog, 186 from OPAUX. She would crush me. I mean, I've been here since the beginning, since really before the beginning. Dog with the Vits. I've been here since before the beginning. I don't know anything. I would get crushed. And I fully acknowledge that. All right, Dog, with some great adjustments here. You can pick up a lot by watching Dog's game so far here in Game 3, 276 for him, 279 for OPAUX. And Jasmine says, let me get a CRT first. Why? Jasmine, you don't even play? Oh, my goodness. Are you not playing? Tetris for OPAUX, 347, 346 for Dog. So players continue to stay close. Dog gonna spin that S in down the right side. You have a 531 on keyboard emulator. It's pretty good. Nothing wrong with that. Tetris for OPAUX, 393, 372 for Dog. Game Scout, is that interesting? This is interesting. Game Scout says, interesting how we ended up with the universal pronunciation of CRT as CRT instead of Kurt. That is like the least interesting thing you've ever said. You say a lot of interesting things, and that is not one of them. 486 from OPAUX, 465 from Dog. Is it interesting? A crit? Yeah, it's more interesting that he finds it interesting. 511 for Dog, 509 for OPAUX. My executive producer is going to be really upset at me for talking to chat. Joan Toshka says, does anyone know what happened to Van Dweller? Yeah, well, we had to replace him. He got admired in a scandal and a whole cancellation campaign. Oh my God. We're really sorry about the behavior of Van Dweller, and we condemn him in no uncertain terms. Tetris for OPAUX, 647, 603 for Dog. So big paces. There's another Tetris OPAUX, 669, 626 here for Dog. Vandy, why does your voice sound different? That's right. Well, I'm becoming a man now. $6.98 for OPAUX. And OPAUX with a Tetris well here in column 9 gets a long bar in for the Tetris. He's at 750. Dog at 727. Dog back by about 6 lines, so it's pretty tied right now. I did get a new mic, so my voice sounds different because I got a new mic for the, just so I've answered the question for real. OPAUX 819, 782 for Dog. There's a Tetris for Dog, 809. Yeah, it didn't sound good last time. I felt like, I mean, with my, not last time, but with my old mic, it just never sounded like me, and I always cringe. But now I hear, and it's like, okay, that sounds me. I can accept that. So the new mic helped a lot. OPAUX, all right, going to take this down with a triple. And he's set up for another triple here. He's just going to put in an L piece. He uncovers that right side. And now he's looking for a bar. He's taking the skims. Passes on a skim here. But he's got, okay, there we go. Tetris for OPAUX, 882. 886 for Dog. Yeah, we went through a little drought here. There's a Tetris for OPAUX in the middle of the board. And there's a Tetris for Dog, 958. Basically tied in score, and he's got 9 lines in hand. Chat is saying it was a huge, huge drought. Are we sure about that? 50-piece drought? Because I feel like OPAUX did get... No, I don't know. It was? Oh, I missed it. Anyway, Dog's got the max out here in 27. A62 for OPAUX. All right, OPAUX trying to do something to clear all this away before level 29 hits. And he is set up, and Dog's board kind of a mess before 29. Should clear away fairly efficiently. Okay, and he will clean it up. OPAUX is into 29. He's got B57. So Dog is behind in score, but also behind in lines by a lot, by like 10 to 15 lines, something like that. OPAUX trying to figure it out here on 29, trying to bring this stack back down. I mean, we've seen him play exceptionally well on 29, getting Tetrises, setting up, good stacks. So he's got it. He's just got to... Oh, no. Oh, no, that bar is going to hang, and it seems like that is what does him in. And Dog is already ahead here in game number 3. So Dog is going to sweep through OPAUX. But let me tell you, OPAUX showing us something here. He came in at number 4 seed, multiple rollovers in quals, and some overall really excellent play and pacing from OPAUX. So, man, I would really like to see him back here in Masters again. Let's, let's try to come back sometime before 2 years has passed. How about that? All right, Dog's going to keep going here. It's time to go dormant for another 2 years. All right, he just wants to check in every so often and, just see how he's doing, to see how he measures up. And the answer is he measures up just about as well as he did 2 years ago. I mean, everybody's getting better. I mean, that's really the point, right? Everybody's just too good. There's really, I mean, everyone's keeping pace with one another. Occasionally people drop out, but God, people are good. OPAUX says, nah, bro, I can't compete with this. I don't know. I disagree. I think you can. But anyway, there it is. Dog, 3 games to none over OPAUX. We're going to set up our next match. It's going to be SIDNEV and DMJ. And we will be back in a moment. All right, I'm going to flip. You want to flip SIDNEV's screen. Okay, yeah, that'll look better. And let's see, who do we got on that other side? Good luck, y'all. I'm going to eat. All right, thanks for the update, OPAUX. All right. DMJ is at DMJ. Okay. Let me refresh DMJ. Oh, you're going live now. Okay. Twitch predictions allowing more than 4 options is a game changer. I don't know. I don't know how long they've had that. All right. So I got to figure out. Let me reset that. All right, look at this guy. Oh, he's trying to figure it out. All right, while DMJ figures out his cam, I'm going to go ahead and take a quick break myself. I will return in a moment. Be right back. Okay, we are here and we've got ourselves quite the camera. We love our split cams. All right, let me figure this out. Oh, you're right there. That looks awesome. That looks so good. No torso. Bro has no torso. All right. You can just do hands. I'd rather just do head. Can you just do head? And then, you know, if your hands happen to make it in, it's okay. You know, like, are you able to point that up just a little tiny bit? I mean, it's required, but if we can't get it in, we can't get it in. Just don't worry about just get your head in there. You know, we got to put this stuff on YouTube. We want people to watch. They don't want to see torsos. You don't have to do both. Just aim it up a little. If your hands are a little out of frame, it's okay. Oh, I see. Okay. That's perfect. I love it. That's great. That's perfect. That is perfect. That's everything's in. That is perfect. No problems. That is like literally fine. I'm not worried. All right. Elbow is required, guys. I don't know what VGB is, but I don't know if I want to know. What is VGB? Video Game Bros. Oh my God. Is that available? Holy moly. That's right. I didn't even think of that. Wow. Dog, you'll sell a million of those shirts. All right, we're going to go ahead and get everything ready. We're going to go ahead and post seeds. I have to generate the seed myself manually because the bot is down. So be on the lookout, players, for the seed. The seed is going to be C14499. C14499. Yeah, the bot is down. Make sure that you put your 39 super kill screen on. Like, why are all the stencils just like it's something is not right? It's not right. All right, let me okay. How is Babby formed? Okay, so there's that one, and then there's that one. Yeah, that needs to be fixed too. I don't know what happened. All right, that's good. All right, DMJ. I know you got a really solid 863 here on 35. Oh. The game crashed. He crashed the game, guys. The 7th game crasher. No, he just paused. Okay. All right, can we start? Can we start? I understand you're going for PBs, but it's also a tournament that we've, known for several days is happening. All right, play it out. God. AVNJ official says play it out, so. This is a PB, though. Oh, okay. Don't worry. I don't have to sleep. It's all right. The pieces are C14499, C14499, second 29 max. Congrats. C14499, Charlie 14499. Wow. Look at this. C14499. All right. I don't know how to do that. I didn't even know that was literally a thing. So I can investigate it. Like, I mean, we're about to. I don't really know how to do any of that stuff. I mean, I can investigate it after, but I guess that doesn't. I didn't. All right, Game Scout will look at. I have no idea. I only thought it was a chat thing. I have no idea that it was a watch thing. I have no problem if people watch who can't chat, but. Well, that's true. You can even log out and watch. That is true. Yeah, it's silly. It's kind of silly. All right, DMJ, are we ready or what? All right. Yeah, I didn't know that was a thing. I feel like that's something that changed that I didn't know about. All right. Players are ready. I am ready. It's going to be SIDNEV and DMJ. I have to do a manual countdown. So players, let's go ahead and get underway. Game 1, 3-2 on Tetris. Game 1 of our second blue bracket matchup. Here between SIDNEV and DMJ, each of them chasing their first ever CTM Masters event victory. SIDNEV has been to the finals several times, in the semis, like nearly all the time. And looking to get her first Masters event victory this month. DMJ has not been in Masters since July 2022. Now, I mean, it's not because he's like, oh, I'm trying every month to get in. It's because plays once in a while. He was there at Lone Star, and I believe played in Mega Masters the last... played this year. Did not play in Mega Masters last year. But only shows up very occasionally, and it's always exciting. Had a huge run in the Classic Tetris World Championship in 2024. Just a couple months ago in Pasadena, ending in top 8. Taking home a pretty good prize for top 8, $1,000 for top 8. And losing to the eventual winner, Alex T. So there's no shame in losing to whoever eventually wins. So you can say, well, at least the person who beat me won the whole thing. 151 for SIDNEV as we get underway, 127 for DMJ. SIDNEV from the Netherlands, DMJ from the USA. Hell yeah. $221 for SIDNEV, $196 for DMJ. So pretty darn close here. Just a couple hundred. I mean, like about 1,000-point difference. But SIDNEV going to tack on a couple of Tetrises here while DMJ waits for long bars. Yeah, I don't have that. Well, I'll mention it later, but that setting that one of our players was concerned about, I don't have that. I don't have that set. I don't have that setting on, so 427 for DMJ, 405 for SIDNEV. There's a Tetris SIDNEV, 453, 449 for DMJ. SIDNEV has been in the semifinals the last 2 months here in Masters. Do CTM winners get free entry into what? I don't know what free entry. I don't know. What do you mean by free entry? DMJ with a waiting Vits. Well, has a Vits and now is completing the Vits. See, when it's waiting, it already is a Vits, right? It's the setup. All right, DMJ waiting on the bar. Jasmine liked it. 547 DMJ, 570 SIDNEV. Yeah, you can't say the Vits setup. That's redundant, right? 570 for DMJ. He gets a Tetris. 593. 617 for SIDNEV. Already into 19. Going to get another Tetris. 641. And looking for more. SIDNEV on a typical SIDNEV pace. I feel like, I know this is an exaggeration, but I feel like more often than not, SIDNEV has a 600K 19 transition. 600 or more. It's probably not more often than not, but it's pretty darn often. SIDNEV 746, 702 for DMJ. There's a Tetris SIDNEV 801, 706 DMJ. And it's really good to see the last couple of months people returning to the competitive fold. Some people have been brought out of the woodwork just because of, well, CTWC has kind of reinvigorated them. DAS Masters, some people are like, oh, I want to try DAS Masters. And they're like, while I'm here, let me throw in a regular CTM qual and doing well. So it's just good to see a lot of people returning. Overall, 900 here for SIDNEV, 854 for DMJ. Where some of us have never left. There's a Vits tuck there for SIDNEV and a Tetris 961. Falkite says, I want to come back. You've been pretty, Falkite, you've been pretty good. If you promise to be good forever, I'll unban you in time for September CTM. SIDNEV setting up the VITs. You promise. But if you break the promise, you're banned forever. Oh my goodness. It's like a Faustian bargain here. B95 for SIDNEV, B43 for DMJ. I'll let you think about that offer, because I mean, these are huge. It's SIDNEV with a Tetris with a 1.2 and has one more Tetris available. She's not going to go for it. She's just going to take the triple and the safe stack. DMJ looking and gonna get a 1.2 transition as well. So either it's two big pacey players or a great seed or maybe both. Tetris SIDNEV D01 C35 for DMJ. We are pacing, my friends. DMJ getting up high here. Can't get a long bar to the left, and that's going to be a top out for DMJ at C43, and SIDNEV is good in game number 1. What does DMJ stand for? I mean, he can tell you that. Tetris here for SIDNEV. She is pacing, maybe trying to go for that 2 million. Another Tetris SIDNEV. F61 here on 35. So one more Tetris would be a rollover. There's the Tetris and the rollover. In binary, there's another Tetris. And we're just a couple of lines away. There's another Tetris, 1.7 here for SIDNEV. 19 lines to go. There's another one. And DMJ's like, how am I going to compete against this? Like, I'm pretty good. I'm top 8 CTWC. But here now is the 1.8. Oh, ends up having a burn here. That's going to... There's 3 burns there. There's another Tetris trying to eke out some lines here on 39 and can't quite get the 1.9, but a 1.898. And almost 1.9. So is that number 3? Is that the third highest score? That's number 3 in CTM in the double kill screen era. My word. Third highest score ever. I'll repeat it one more time, Drip. Third highest score ever. All right, we'll get these players some new pieces. 8B C2DA. Oh, the bot is back. All right, well, I'll make this one last one, and then we'll go to we'll go back to the bot. All right. Since I already said it out loud, 8B C2 DA, and then we'll do the next one. Is that DMJ says, is that both of our highest CTM scores? Yeah, DMJ, I don't know what your highest CTM score is. I don't know. $8BC2DA, 8BC2DA. All right, DMJ says, I think we are peaking. What you should be peaking at is the seed in the chat. So peek at that. There you go. All right, 8BC2DA. All right, it is game number 2. Both players are ready. I'm ready. We are all ready. Let's get them counted down. In 3, 2, 1, Tetris. I mean, she already beat Dogs 1.8. The SIDNEV with the 1 pushdown point. It's never been necessary, but it's free, and there's no reason not to do it. It's like, it's game theoretically optimal to get 1 pushdown point, but DMJ's got 2, so now we're in a pushdown war. But SIDNEV says, nope, no pushdown war for me. Scout, I think you need to be timed out, but I won't time you out because that will demod you and I need you. But my word. What is the opposite of being on fire today? That's where Scout is. Scout, you need to go back to bed. All right, SIDNEV trying to dig her way out of this situation up here at the top of the board. This is going to be tough. Okay, a bar is going to help. That's a triple that's going to bring this board back down. All right, she's going to uncover that right side. Taking the triple. Board back down to safety. Crisis averted now. So we're going to cap this off with a Tetris. You never really feel fully comfortable after one of these digs until you actually get the Tetris. And we're getting droughted. Get out your trouts. It is a drought for sure. This is a real certified drought. And finally, SIDNEV gonna get out. 152 for SIDNEV, 141 for DMJ. Chroma, thanks for the tier 1 sub. 12 months, says 1 year of CTM subs. Yes, thank you very much. And it's a good reminder to some of you out there, if you want to support the channel, there are multiple ways to do it. If you're watching on Twitch, you know, bits and subs are welcome. They support the channel. They support the super streamers. They support your old pal. They support all the big outlays of capital we have to do every year for various things. And we like them. So bits and subs are great. If you're on YouTube, super chat, super stickers, super thanks are very much appreciated. 205 from DMJ. Gets a triple 210. 213 for SIDNEV. Both are going to get Tetrises now. Just 3,000 points apart. SIDNEV gets a Tetris, though. As Dreher subscribes with Prime. Thank you very much. Yes, Prime, another way that you can support us if you're an Amazon Prime member. You get a free Twitch Prime subscription every single month to award the streamer of your choice. Use it or lose it. It's free for you. But it does give a little bit of a boost for the streamer you use it for. And, you know, we don't ask you to use it every month for us. Just keep us in the mix. And at the very least, don't let it expire. 351 SIDNEV, 348 DMJ. SIDNEV gets a long bar in for a triple. Timothy KK is gifted a tier 1 sub to Wallband. Thank you, Timothy KK _. Much appreciated. Timothy KK _. I feel like SIDNEV's been kind of, you know, kind of low-key digging toward the bottom of the stack for a while. There's kind of not a dramatic dig here, but just trying to get the board back in order and just kind of fighting these alternating burn shelves. And has a Tetris set up here, gets one over for a dirty Tetris, 434. Both players kind of low transition paces as compared certainly to the first game. So that is almost certainly a function of the pieces and not the players. Yeah, long boy, you've been around for a while. 465 into 19 for SIDNEV. DMJ 520. Oh, there's a hype train going. Oh my God. Wow. There's some real hype being built up with that hype train. Oh, SIDNEV going to put that long bar in the middle of that dependency to create two long bar dependencies. So just having to bring this down. Slightly amusing, except when you realize hey, you're back by about 100,000 points. And then you're like, oh man, I can't really afford to do that because, yeah, DMJ ahead by about 160,000 points with a clean board and also has lines in hand. But, I mean, I've done that. Of course I've done that. I've done every bad thing. And yeah, it seems like this dig has just been forever. All right, finally open on that right side. So now SIDNEV waiting on the bar, going to work, trying to build up that left. Gets the bar. Looking to stay clean now. Tired of digging. 544 SIDNEV, 745 DMJ. So 200,000 point lead. And also DMJ about 10 lines in hand. Now, SIDNEV with the higher PB, at least on the leaderboard as of today, with a 6.39 million as compared to DMJ's 2.34 million. So maybe SIDNEV has the post 29 advantage and can make up some of this after 29. But DMJ no slouch on 29, so we've seen DMJ play great. There's a Tetris SIDNEV 748. 916 DMJ. So SIDNEV starting to close the gap a little bit. But just 10 lines until 29. DMJ going to Tetris 983. Timmy Kim with the insight here says PB does not represent skill. Yeah, no, it's completely unrelated. So I have I have an 850, but I might be more skilled than someone with a 6.39. Yes, there's no correlation between PB and skill. SIDNEV up high here on the 29 transition. This is pretty dangerous, and I'm not sure how she's going to survive this, but kind of making it work here. If she can get some pieces. And no, the SIDNEV going to top out 839. DMJ is good here on 29 with the max outs. Put their line cap PB on there. Oh, all right. Well, if you would like to research the line cap PBs every month for me, do it. So there you go. DMJ thrilled to have won game number 2, tying it up. He's thrilled. First Masters game win. Is that true? Shut up. Shut up. I mean, you did win a game against Sodium in Mega Masters. That's true. You were swept out In July and June by Andy and Dog. In April, no, that's you won a game. You won 2 games against Cheese. You won 2 games against Cheese in April 2022. Oh, well, yeah, that's true. That was Mega Masters. True. True. You're right. For some reason, it's in Liquipedia as not... Yeah, it's not in Liquipedia as Mega Masters. It's just a regular one. That's weird. All right, let's give these players some new pieces. We've got pieces. Look at this. E145, E9. Yeah, the Liquipedia just shows it as CTM April 2022, not as Mega Masters. I don't know why. And I don't know how to update a wiki, so... and I am afraid to even touch anything over there, to be honest. All right, E145, E9. Thanks, Chiller. E145, E9. That seed was brutal indeed. All right, but players are ready. What was once a best of 5, now in effect a best of 3 between these two players looking for their first ever Masters Event Championship. Let's go in 3, 2, 1 Tetris. The winner of this match will have to take on Dog playing Tetris, a formidable opponent. Alex T, was SIDNEV 1.898 from this set? Yes. Monthly Tetris 2 with the raid party of 24. Thank you, Monthly Tetris 2. Hope you all had a good time over there with Queese. My, oh man, I was about to say my favorite super streamer, except that I got like 12 super streamers in this chat. So yeah, see, Queese is among my favorite super streamers. 56,000 here for DMJ. SIDNEV open well here, trying to avoid taking the burns, but ends up having to take a couple. And, all right, getting a little droughted here. DMJ still open for the dirty Tetris. There's a regular non-dirty Tetris from SIDNEV 122. Finally, Tetris from DMJ. We'll see how he approaches this. Now, he's just going to take the burns and bring this down. Not going to go crazy. Now, I think SIDNEV might have tried to make a dirty Tetris out of that. SIDNEV much more adventurous with the dirty Tetrises on the way down. DMJ going to play safe. Nothing wrong with that. Oh, yeah. Real misdrop there from DMJ on no planet is that going to work out. But that's all right. Figuring it out. $239 SIDNEV, 126 DMJ. Yeah, YouTube is like 8 to 10 seconds behind. I don't know why it's so delayed. It's just kind of... I don't know if it's a Restreamio thing. SIDNEV with a little bit of a jacked up board here, able to bring it down enough, oh my god, to access that right side, but doesn't get the tuck. So this is going to be... All right, the gaps are all sort of in the middle here. She's clearing them out pretty well. And now has an uncovered right side and a long bar in for it. Tetris 272 SIDNEV. 220 for DMJ. So SIDNEV, despite all that, still with the lead. First time chatter, Hope in the house. Did I swallow a bug? No. I don't understand what. You're asking. $248 DMJ 301 for SIDNEV. Someone on YouTube did. What's up, Burrito Dad? Tetris for SIDNEV 349 through 93, 296 through 89 for DMJ. Gonna tack on a Tetris here. So he's about a Tetris and a half behind SIDNEV at the moment. Burrito Dad says, hello, Vandy. Can't wait for my shirt. You know, it's funny. Right as you said, hey, Vandy, I bought that shirt. I was literally going to just send you the shirt or ask for your address so I could get one out to you. But, I mean, I'll take it. Since you designed the shirt, you know. You shouldn't have to pay for it. $355 DMJ Tetris for SIDNEV 428. We're just a line away for SIDNEV into 19 transition. And she's going to take a Tetris in at 523. And if you're interested to know what shirt we're talking about, we don't have a link up yet because the store is still under construction. But I'll pop it into chat. And that is where the store is going to be. And you can see the shirt that Burrito Dad designed. 626 SIDNEV, 554 DMJ. I guess I'll throw it into YouTube as well. There's a Tetris SIDNEV 682, 586 for DMJ. Another Tetris DMJ. DMJ with the Video Game Bros shirt on. Really, two of my favorite YouTubers, Video Game Bros. Are you thinking of bringing back Line Spin Media? I think about it like every day, to be honest. I just don't know what to put over there. 829 for SIDNEV. Big lead. Over 100,000 point lead. Ahead by about 5 lines as well. Are you Seth Rogen? No. But I've gotten that a lot. 841 SIDNEV, 772 DMJ. There's a Tetris DMJ. Good flat stack here for him. 805. All right, SIDNEV flattening this all out. Long bar, Tetris 943. All right, Tetris SIDNEV max out on 27. There's a Tetris DMJ 972, backed by about 70,000 points. And backed by about 5 lines. Tetris SIDNEV, 1 line to go till 29. And she is in at A87, gets an immediate Tetris B23. DMJ just 1 line away, gets in with a Tetris A50. So still about a 70,000 point lead. Really important game number 3. I mean, being up 2-1 is a lot different than being down 2-1. DMJ trying to figure this out. The board starting to climb a little bit. Trying to get stuff left and right. B98 here for SIDNEV. A81 for DMJ. SIDNEV continuing to add to that lead. And DMJ trying to bring this down. Doing so very well. Now Clean gets a Tetris over B28. C11 here for SIDNEV. So about an 80,000 point lead, SIDNEV. DMJ getting out of that very well. I got to be honest, I wasn't expecting it. There's a triple on the right side for SIDNEV. SIDNEV playing a little, maybe a little safe. All right, there's a Tetris for DMJ. C10. Long bar over for SIDNEV. D35 for a Tetris. And she's building out for another one. And a long bar over for SIDNEV. Tetris. D85. She's got a gap there in that board. She's got a 150,000 point lead. And we are running out of time here for DMJ. DMJ has a few lines in hand. SIDNEV gets a Tetris over there in column 3, 2 rows up. And that might be enough to put it out of reach. 200,000 point lead. DMJ, 16 lines to go. Tetris is here worth like 46,000. And anything SIDNEV can do to add any points at all is going to help. Oh, nice spin there. But can't get anything over to that right side. It's going to be a top out E58. DMJ not in any position to score here at all. Would have to set up for 3 Tetrises really, and just not going to be able to do that. So DMJ is going to top out here 1 line before level 39, almost double 39s, not quite. But SIDNEV going to take game number 3. And a nail biter. Really a nail biter. And SIDNEV really moderating her aggression exactly right. There's a few spans in there where I think it was safer than normal. And as it turns out, DMJ just was never able to fully get back to full scoring mode. All right, let's go ahead and get new pieces. 8D45CB, 8 Delta 45 Charlie Bravo, 8D45CB. $8D45CB. All right, both players are ready. DMJ needs to win to stay in. SIDNEV looking to wrap it up right now in 3, 2, 1, Tetris. Divine Celtic says, I don't keep up with the dates of these, so I love opening Twitch, and CTM is on. Always a nice surprise. Thank you very much, Divine Celtic. Appreciate the kind words. $71,000 SIDNEV. It does remind me that I keep meaning to like use the built-in Twitch schedule feature. But I don't know, does anybody like, all right, for people who follow other streamers, is that something you actually use? Do you actually go like, oh, I see that a streamer is going to be on at a certain time. Let me make sure that I'm around. Do people use that at all? I can't say that I ever have. 140 for SIDNEV, 139 DMJ. Sometimes. Okay. 2 people say sometimes. Galaxy Biscuit says I did for this stream. Yeah, this stream came together really quickly. You know, we've doubled the amount of Masters level streams, or at least what I'm calling Masters level streams, with the addition of DAS Masters. So we're trying to just get things done as quickly as possible so we don't run out of a month to get everything done. 214 SIDNEV, 234 DMJ. Yeah, it's true. The only place it's posted in Discord, and not everybody really finds their way over to Discord. So yeah, we probably should set up the schedule. If somebody wants to go in my Vandy channel and just say, Vandy, reminder to set up Twitch schedule. 326 DMJ, 284 SIDNEV. And yeah, I know that I think there's some stuff that I haven't been able to respond to in Vandy channel yet. So early part of the month, there's so much admin work to do for CTM. I mean, I've already spent like 70 hours this month, which is crazy. So I can't necessarily get to everything, especially early in the month. 371 DMJ, 352 SIDNEV. I mean, it's really like a full-time job at this point. Colin says, I'll send you a calendar invite to remind you. 399 SIDNEV, 397 DMJ. Trying to make it a habit to wake up every morning and check qualifiers. And the other thing I have to add to that is check that VODs have been highlighted. I don't want to be the bearer of bad news, but we have lost some VODs on monthly Tetris 2. Now we have the recordings, but we ran into well, I'll tell you. For some reason, audio did not get recorded on all the VODs, on all the local recordings for Lone Star. 470 here for SIDNEV, 492 for DMJ. And some of those VODs have expired, so I'm going to have to do something there. All right, people see the nasty Vits, and I was looking at the wrong screen. I feel like that happens more often than not. People are like, oh my God, what is that Vits? And then I was looking at the wrong screen. What's a Twitch, Vandy? How do I get one? Go to twitch.tv, make an account, and look for monthly Tetris. $565 for SIDNEV. Tetris for DMJ, 566, same line count. And yeah, it was the same line count, and I think the same score, or very close. So both players on pace for 600K plus transitions and have the 600Ks already. And SIDNEV's transition score 1 point higher on 19. Oh, DMJ, a couple of misdrops here. Having to figure this out. Oh, DMJ. All right. Good recovery here from DMJ. And thanks to those of you continuing to redeem codes for the Matcherino. Go to if you use the Matcherino command in chat, at least on Twitch, it should link you to the tournament page. I'll drop it in here for YouTube. But yeah, at the very least, go to that page, log in, and click the claim code. And that's free. And we would love to get those done. We need 50 people to go over there and click that button. SIDNEV with the Vits. I didn't miss that one. 801. Tetris DMJ 772. That Z to the left for SIDNEV. It's going to be a problem. Okay, so she opens up that channel, has to close it again. It's almost like a bottle in a way. It's like a single amino entry into a double wide 4-high box there. Like a bottle. And SIDNEV going to bring this down. I honestly thought SIDNEV, it was going to be Top Out City, but no. SIDNEV bringing it down. Crazy survival. And a clean board and a Tetris set up low on the board. 852 here for SIDNEV. And just looking for the next bar. Taking a skim here. And oh no, having a pile up again. We are in a drought. Finally, a couple of long bars here for SIDNEV. Going to get that 924 for her. 857 for DMJ, who is a bit further behind in the sequence. And there's those two bars. So DMJ 893, SIDNEV 960. This is a real lead for SIDNEV. They were a second ago, they were very close in lines, and SIDNEV had a real lead. There's a Tetris DMJ 965. SIDNEV with the max out on 28. There's another Tetris. One more Tetris available before 29, and that would be a 1.1 for SIDNEV. All right, SIDNEV set up again, has a max out. There's the 1.1 transition for SIDNEV. A long bar over Tetris. B41, she's looking to seal this right now. Gets another Tetris. B78. DMJ long bar over Tetris into 29 at A45. So about a 55,000 point difference at transition. That's a Tetris and a quarter about. Another Tetris SIDNEV C27. Another Tetris SIDNEV C65, 200,000 point lead ahead by 13 lines, 12 lines. DMJ's left side kind of a mess now. Was trying to stash pieces to the left, but created a lot of gaps. Got the Tetris he was looking for, but now has a lot of digging to do to get this stack back in order down the bottom. B14 for DMJ, D52 for SIDNEV with another Tetris. Starting to run away with it. And DMJ's board starting to climb a little bit. The T can't get to the left. I don't know what DMJ can do. The answer is nothing. DMJ is going to top out, and SIDNEV is going to take this one and move on to round 2 against Dog Playing Tetris. Always great to see DMJ back in the fold, giving us some thrills. And overall, great guy. Oh, SIDNEV going to get that long bar to the left. Trying to bring this down. The aggro Mullen. Got the 1.5 with 32 lines to go. Oh, that T in the middle. All right, SIDNEV with the Tetris. 15 lines to go. We'll watch as she mullins this out. Got the rollover. Oh, those. It's like Z City. Look at these Zs. Game saying, I got a lot of excess Zs. Here they are. There's another Tetris into 39. Has the 1.7. And SIDNEV finishing the mullen here. Takes the match 3-1 over DMJ. All right, we're going to set up our next match. It'll be a moment here. It's going to be Dog versus SIDNEV. It actually doesn't take that long, but I'm still going to run the ad anyway. All right, there it is. That's how long it took. Thank you, buttons. All right, I will return in a moment, and then we'll have SIDNEV and Dog. What a matchup. Yeah, well, it'll be a couple minutes. Oh, I need to refresh you? Okay. I'll refresh both of them, actually, while I'm here. All right, like 2 minutes. 2 minutes, 3 minutes, something like that is good. We'll just watch chairs. And I'll be back. All right, let's see. Let's hear the Coke Zero 20-ounce bottle. Bzzzt. Ready? All right, how was that? Pretty good. Oh, DMJ saying he got A, B, C, D. That is pretty cool. Like the whole bingo card. It's an ASMR Tetris channel now. This is I mean, this is what I think people should do that. There should be an ASMR Tetris channel. I mean, this is Miles should just do 10 hours of rolling ASMR. All right, players, we're going to go ahead and give you pieces. Here they are. Pieces are 1D3859, 1D3859. One D3859. Thanks, Chiller, for the pin. Oh, he did end up doing that? It's 3 hours? No, it's got to be 10 hours. Because it's got to be there for the entire sleep. Giovanni has gifted a tier 1 sub to DMJ. Thank you, Giovanni. All the best ASMR YouTube things are 10 hours. Because you also need to work by it, you know what I mean? Now, I know you can just put it on loop or whatever, but, you know. You don't want to put it on behind you while you're working, you know? All right, let's check the seeds. 1D3859. Both players are ready. It is round 2. And it's SIDNEV and Dog fighting for a spot in the semifinals. Let's get them counted down in 3, 2, 1. Tetris. Dog taking out OPAUX 3-0 in a sweep in round 1. SIDNEV holding off DMJ 3-1. Both of them spirited matches, to say the least. And we like to see, you know, OPAUX and DMJ returning, but it is our regular players who survive round 1 here in the blue bracket. I mean, these people think they, I'm going to show up, you know, once every 2 years, and I'll advance. Nope. It is experience that will win the day. 50,000 for SIDNEV as we get underway. 34,000 for Dog. Blue bracket, indeed. All right, kind of some droughty seeds here, and SIDNEV getting up a little high on the board. Finally, long bar over SIDNEV, and another one for a couple of Tetrises. And there they are for Dog as well. Well, I do hope to see DMJ and OPAUX back. I feel like we could see DMJ. I feel like we'll never see OPAUX again. But I think DMJ is in what I know he's playing in one of the seeds in Das Masters. Yeah. So DMJ is in Das Masters, the highest level of Das Masters, seed 11. So his CTM journey for August 2024 not yet over. Jasmine thinks OPAUX will be back. By the way, did you know there's more Tetris? We had Monthly Tetris 2 started a World Circuit bracket for, that's like basically the challengers of Das Masters. So Queese had one on Monthly Tetris 2 just starting before this one, but there is one more bracket happening tonight, and it's going to be happening basically at, so it's 8:30 right now. It's starting in an hour. Pines Q says, "Damn, Vandy is a hater." What did I say? I don't know what I said. What did I say that was so bad this time? But yeah, we do have another bracket coming up, and that's in 57 minutes starting, and it's going to be with our old pal Tetris or Tyler. Don't call him Tetris, even though that's his Twitch name. But that's going to be Major Circuit. That's kind of like the future circuit of Das Masters. And that's going to be Memoria, Thirsty Jacobo, Wallbant, and Meme will be playing Das in 56 minutes on this channel. So yeah, don't sleep on World Circuit. It's going to be fun. And Tyler, pretty fun streamer. Tetris here for SIDNEV, 411 through 93, 387 through 88 for Dog. Oh, I said that OPAUX wouldn't be back. Well, OPAUX got a lot to do. He's spending a lot of time in the gym. You know? those delts aren't gonna flex themselves, you know? It's got a lot to do. 456 Dog, 459 SIDNEV. Had an awkward spire there, ended up having to make a hole. And now try to burn all this away without putting too much weight on these holes. Dog with a clean board, but the left was a little bit low. Did have a burn available and took it. He literally said he'll be back. Well, listen, people say all kinds of things. For example, I said I would quit Classic Tetris Monthly in 2021, but I'm still here. Unfortunately for you guys. 476 SIDNEV, 532 Dog. There's a Tetris SIDNEV 500. There's a Tetris Dog. We're just a couple of lines away from the 19 transition, the first one here in this best of 5 between SIDNEV and Dog. SIDNEV is in at about 526. Dog looking for one last Tetris before he transitions in. He'll get the bar and the Tetris. But he has to pile a few pieces on top of that Tetris well. He's going to burn those away pretty efficiently. And another Tetris for Dog. 638 for Dog on 20. 580 for SIDNEV. Dog back by about 7 lines right now. All right, there's a skim and a Tetris for Dog, or really uncovering the well in a Tetris. Another Tetris, Dog, 748. SIDNEV out of the Netherlands, Dog out of the United States of America. And boy, how united these states are. I've never felt so united. All right, SIDNEV trying to keep that well open, does. Gets a Tetris 738 and sets up with like 3 bars there for another Tetris. And Dog gets those same 3 bars, can't do anything with them. Most of them go to the left. There's another Tetris, Dog, 858. Did United break your guitar, Vandy? No, it did not. Didn't that happen like 2020? I mean, is that's still a timely reference? 906 SIDNEV, 985 Dog. I usually fly a American. But really, just whoever has the best fare. Tetris Dog A51. He's got the max out here on 27. SIDNEV 1 away. Long bar in. Tetris SIDNEV max out A10, level 28. Drip Sanji says, Vandy, what's your opinion on pineapples on pizza? Come on now. Is it 2020 all over again? SIDNEV is into 29. A83. Dog not quite in. And had to make a gap there before level 29. It's just going to take normal triple. Not going to push the issue here. Has a B45. 10 lines back of SIDNEV. Just going to take a nice safe triple on the right side. SIDNEV with a Tetris C06 is in the lead at the moment, but Dog and a Tetris, you know, SIDNEV with a score lead, maybe not a pace lead. Dog trying to work this stack back down. I mean, I've made my pineapple on pizza opinion known. Oh, dog gonna overshift that L, and now he's in a little bit of trouble. See how he's gonna bring this down. All right, he's getting it already. He opens up that right side, sets up for a Tetris, and there's a Tetris dog. So trouble does not last long, but he's back now by 100,000 points, back by 10 lines. So it's not as far as it looks, but you still got to score those points. There's another Tetris dog, D62, SIDNEV, E73, another Tetris, SIDNEV. Dog skimming, gets another Tetris, E07, back by 155,000 points and 11 lines. SIDNEV just not letting up, gets another Tetris on the right side, has the rollover, 007. SIDNEV's open on the right side for a triple here on 37. Dog trying to cut into this, but can't really do much. So maybe just a rough peef sequence for everyone. SIDNEV's board just trying to work this down. The left side, she's able to chuck something over there. She opens up that triple for the right side. And dog is open for Tetris. Kind of all in on this Tetris, though. Long bar over, and he can't get it over. Tops out with the 1.51, and SIDNEV is good in game number one with the rollover. Dog had a shot there. Had lines in hand if he could have found something to bring that down, but the left not built out and just didn't have anything to burn off of. Ended up going all in on the Tetris and just couldn't get the bar over when it came. Yeah, F16, not enough. This is a best of 5. The first player to 3 is the winner. Let's give these players some new pieces. The new pieces are here. B783 3F, Bravo 7 83 3 Foxtrot. There's one B and one 8 in there. Where is Dog at? Dog is at his house. B7833F. B7833F. All right, they match. You always got to check when there's B's and 8s. They mix them up all the time. Okay, both players are ready. SIDNEV up a game to none over Dog. Let's go. 3, 2, 1, Tetris. K9 watching Tetris is here. And thank you for the 3, 2, 1 countdown bit. Says go dog go. Two of the best players in the world, really, and at this point, two of the best all-time players. Only one of them can go to the semifinals. I mean, this could easily be a finals matchup, and I'm pretty sure it has been. If it hasn't been, I'd be very surprised. Vandy, who is your favorite YouTube stream regular? I feel like it's a completely different vibe and community from Twitch, you mean? Yeah, Mr. Brain, probably. Mr. Brain. You know, people who don't end up over on this side, right? Probably Mr. Brain. But it just seems like different people over there all the time. Like, there's like, 10 people whose name I recognize, and then the rest are people I don't recognize. And they're nice, and there's nothing wrong with them, but... Mr. Brain is the adult in the room energy. Yeah, and that's probably why I like him. There's a Tetris for dog, 153. All right, nice tuck setup there with the Z piece, but now the game thinks SIDNEV wants like all Z pieces, so just drops a bunch more on her. 254 SIDNEV, 177 for dog. All right, dog waiting for the J and gets it. Can use another J. Now could really use a bar. There's a skim and a bar for dog. 247, 301. Now 324 for SIDNEV. Another Tetris, SIDNEV, 372, dog, 275. Dog with also with the VGB shirt. So I guess the shirt is going around. Some of my favorite content creators, those video game bros. Been a huge fan of them for years. The video game bros. 301 dog, 417 for SIDNEV. Yeah, this is a big pace by SIDNEV, as the chat is noting, but I'm going to slow down a little bit as she takes some burns here. All right, we got people outside the apartment complex, like this crazy person screaming. I don't know what they're screaming about, but it sounds intense. Vandy, what's the best Tetris match you've ever commentated? Boy, that's a tough one. That is a tough one, because I don't have a great memory for these kind of things. But, I mean, I don't know. Every month is great. 400 for dog, 482 for SIDNEV. Like, I don't have to live in the past, because every month is really fun. I mean, I'll admit, I miss some of the old days, you know, the old Corian, Richard, Joseph days, when everything was new and Wild West, and we were just kind of making it up as we went along. And these and you know, these new ways to play the game were just kind of developing. But it's still like that too. I mean, because rolling came around and super kill screen, you know, 29 aggression. So I don't know. To me, every month is like the best month. 515 for dog, 536 for SIDNEV. There are ones where I get choked up when it's like a new player who's been around, you know, to win for a long time. You know, so the player's been around for a long time, hasn't won one. Game dumping squares on SIDNEV. Not a new player, but like a new first time Masters event winner. So those ones I like. 587 for SIDNEV, 564 for dog. Oh, no, SIDNEV, the middle of that board. How is she going to work around this? We'll see. Oh, beautiful set up here. And now, let's see how she works this down. 620 for SIDNEV, 627 dog. That square is going to help a lot. Okay, getting pieces. Nice skim. Good Tetris, SIDNEV. There's some good survival. 653 for her, 656 for dog. All right, long bar dependency, left side for dog. That could turn into trouble. So he's going to take this triple long bar over Tetris Dog. He opens up that left side. Now he's going to go to work trying to fix the board and gets a bar and fixes it. And a Tetris on the right side for Dog, 752. 702 for SIDNEV, still recovering. Scott Gray, 76, with the $1,000 contribution to the prize pool. Thank you so much, Scott Gray, for your support. Very, very generous. And SIDNEV in trouble again. Almost identical like bar in the middle there to work around. This is going to be a bit harder. And that's going to be a top out. SIDNEV 721. Dog is good in game number 2 and ties it up. So thank you again, Scott. That's amazing. Really appreciate that. And Scott, while you're here, if you could do the 25-cent claim code, that would be much appreciated too. Thank you. I mean, come on, Scott. You know, don't be lazy. Do the 25-cent claim code. All right, let's get these players some new pieces. 01 DCED. 01 DCED. All right, 01 DCED. I know, it sounds like disconnected. Doesn't it require you spamming your social media followers? No, there's a link that says claim code, and it's just literally they're trying to see if we can get 50 people to click a link. It literally just says claim code, and that's all you have to do. It's the coupon. All right, both players are ready. What was once a best of 5 is now a best of 3. Let us go ahead and get it counted down. SIDNEV and Dog, 3, 2, 1, Tetris. In fact, I can claim I haven't hit claim code yet. All right, I clicked my claim code. Yeah, really just, see, there it is. I claim the code. Maturino just wants to see if we can get... Scott Gray has clicked the code, everyone. Wow. Thank you so much, Scott Gray, for the $1,000 contribution and then the 25-cent click of the code. Now look, everybody. If Scott Gray is willing to click the 25-cent code, you have no excuse. Varchild says, I clicked the code and I am unharmed. See, Scott, this is social proof now, right? See, this is what we need, is all the well-known people in the community to click the code. I mean, Scout has done it. Monthly Tetris has done it. Poyo has done it. DMJ has done it. How are the rest of you not doing it? We got 8 more codes, guys. 137 here for Dogs. We get underway. 140 for SIDNEV. Like, all these people are doing it. Where do we click? You just use the... if you scroll up, there's a link to the Maturino page. You just one-click login with various social accounts. You don't have to do it this month because everyone's taking care of it. Ronkley is doing it. Jade Heart, Shinobi. Ronkley says, how can I not claim a code after that? Yeah, exactly. If I can shame Scott Gray into doing it, I'm certainly going to shame the rest of you. All right, now Scout has really done it, and so is Marfram, and we are done. All the codes have been claimed. Thank you very much, everybody. Really appreciate it. Now, go over to the DAS tournament and claim those codes while you're here. Brevin, thank you very much for doing it. Everybody else, amazing. 258 for SIDNEV, 281 for Dog. As Dreher says, I discovered Classic Tetris this year by the final between Jonas and Joseph from 2017. Start to watch old CTWC games, start to like the community a lot, and here I am, just a young old lady from Brazil. Well, thank you so much, A.S. Dreher. I don't know how to pronounce your name, but it's good to have you here, and thank you so much. 350 for SIDNEV, 350 for Dog. Here in game number 3 of this best of 5. The players have a score of 1 next to their name. They are tied. The first player to 3 is the winner. Yeah, there's no more claim codes. We've finished it. There's only 50. And basically, they just want us to prove that we can get 50 people to go to a website and click a button to see that we are still worthy of partnership. 422 SIDNEV, 400 for Dog. There's another Tetris SIDNEV, 467, 423 for Dog. Long bar over Tetris. It does appear that we are worthy. They continue to let us be a partner on their platform. We all clicked the codes. Yes, indeed. We did it. Mission accomplished. $471 Dog, 514 SIDNEV. We're just about 20 lines away from the level 19 transition. Players already with 500k plus. So trending toward a 600k plus transition if they get there, though. I mean, SIDNEV's board required an S-spin way up top of the board to bring this to uncover. And a long bar over Tetris for SIDNEV, 547. All right, we are into 19, and we could not be any closer, separated by just a few hundred points and like a line. Dog gets a Tetris, 607, 580 for SIDNEV. Tetris down, 606. Board a little high here for SIDNEV. Having a tuck, you always worry about tucking that high on the board. I mean, I worry about it because I'm a DAS player, and it's like, you really have to be precise. These rollers and tappers can get away with it a little more easily, but it's a very skilled combination of inputs on this rattling controller, sitting on their laps and drumming the back of it and pressing the front of it. I mean, and we talk about, oh, this game is so easy for rollers, but let's appreciate like how difficult just what it is they're doing. They make it look easy, but it is not easy at all. And it's like a controlled chaos in their laps with these controllers. 753 Dog. Tetris here for SIDNEV, 798. DeGrangle with the prime sub. Thank you, DeGrangle, for your support. Appreciate it. We have emotes you can use on the channel. or around Twitch, and they're pretty good. 861 for SIDNEV, 840 for Dog. SIDNEV with the waiting Vits gets the bar to complete it and just wants the bar for the Tetris. All right, having to take some skims here. The board was getting high on SIDNEV's side, 905. We are still so close. I mean, just separated by a couple thousand points. SIDNEV gets a Tetris here. Dog down stacking, just trying to uncover this right side, and will do it. He's ready for the bar. And there's a bar and a Tetris for Dog, 946. SIDNEV is one away from the max out. Gets the max into 27. Friday Witch is here. Welcome, Friday. And SIDNEV's left side, it's going to leave a gap there. So this is going to be tough because it's going to be tough to burn. Gets a bar over to that right side and just a few lines away. Gets another Tetris just a few lines away into 29 and has this board basically low enough and just needs to clear away that gap. So A97 for SIDNEV, working at getting this back to Tetris readiness. Dog still has 8 lines to go. Gets a Tetris, A92. He should have the higher transition score. He's just going to take a single into 29. I think Dog does that almost in a way just to say, look, I don't really have to get a Tetris into the next level. So I'm just going to take the single in defiance of even the notion of having to get a Tetris. It's like just to prove to myself how silly it is. I'm not even going to try. B48 for Dog, B68 for SIDNEV. Dog going to take that triple. Tetris for SIDNEV, C08. Dog is set up for a Tetris, going to miss the S spin, so now he's going to have to go to work bringing this down. T goes to the left, and wow. I think maybe did he overshift that long bar? I'm not sure. Either way, he's still alive here. B80, SIDNEV at C32, 50,000 point lead for SIDNEV. That's like a Tetris in, change, really. And Dog is clean, and he's trying to get Tetris ready. He is Tetris ready. He gets a long bar over for the Tetris, C44. He's back by 7,000 points. SIDNEV still cleaning up and has gaps. Set up for a dirty Tetris on the right side. Has to take a skim, ends up blocking. And still mid-high on the board here. Very high for level 29 speed. Dog here set up for another Tetris and gets it. D51. SIDNEV gets a split double. Trying to get pieces to the left. SIDNEV kind of running out of time here. And Dog now has an over 100,000 point lead and a clean board. E51 for Dog, D48. SIDNEV just trying to set up for whatever she can get. She's 100,000 points behind and hangs a bar right before the thing and cannot get it over. So Dog is good with the F06. SIDNEV has topped out on 38 at D50. And Dog is going to go up 2 games to none. What a game. There's a dirty to cap it off with the F62, and Dog is pumped. Scott Gray is here for efficiency. What did I say? Did I not say 2-1? 2 games to 1? Isn't that what I said? Like 2 people corrected me. What did I say? 2 to none. Oh, 2 to 1. Yeah, 2 games to 1. It's possible I just threw an extra sound in there. Other people heard 2 to 1. Anyway. Hey, everybody. It's your old pal Van Dweller, host of Classic Tetris Monthly, and I'm asking you to do me a favor. If you like this video, hit thumbs up. If you want to see more videos like it, please subscribe and bang that notification bell. And follow us on Twitch at twitch.tv/SIDNEV. patreon.com/monthly Tetris. Thank you and have a nice day. All right, new pieces. F08859. F08859. I know, what a sellout. Oh my God, I've sold out so much. I would love to sell out. Someone please give me the opportunity to sell out. I would love it. Please do. There's no one to sell to. I wish there were. Please let me escape. All right, so the new pieces are here. I believe I did the pieces. F08859. F08859. Vandy, I will pay for one chicken sandwich a month if you mention my name on 5 broadcasts a month. Maybe. It's not quite up there, but it's better than what we're getting, which is nothing. All right, folks, both players are ready. Let's check the seeds. F08859, yes, they are correct. Let's go ahead and get them underway. Dog looking to finish it right now. SIDNEV needs to win to force a Game 5 decider in 3, 2, 1, Tetris. It's a good seed checker. I mean, who had a seed checker before? There was no. I got some innovations here in the Tetris community. We've got the modern stencil. Friday Witch had the old busted stencil, which really didn't work at all. I mean, Friday would admit that. I innovated. That was my big first innovation, was fixing that stencil. Friday, you know that first stencil was total butt, as you like to say. You know it was. And then when I made the new stencil, you were very impressed. I have the Discord evidence to prove this. I have the Discord chest to prove it. And then the seed checker, my 2 big innovations. Anyway. Well, no, I don't want to reveal DMs. Anyway, Dog up 2 games to none. 122 here. Going to get a Tetris 145. SIDNEV gets a Tetris 166. There were seed checkers before CTM? I didn't really? Oh, I didn't know that. Oh. Well, I guess it was kind of like Leibniz and Newton developing the calculus. RW6 had him for a while. I'd never seen that. I had no idea. Yeah, I honestly had no idea. Then again, who introduced restreaming into the Tetris community, right? So would there have even been an RW6 seed checker without your old pal, Bandweller? Right? So really, in a sense, I'm responsible for anything anyone ever does. All right, 247 for Dog, 289 for SIDNEV. That's true, Friday. You're not wrong. All right, Tetris SIDNEV 313. There's one for dog 259. Ronkley says, this is correct. You are responsible for all of Tyler's restreams. How does that make you feel? Yeah, much regret. There is a nifty, dirty Tetris there for dog 284. All right, SIDNEV with a high tuck there. I always worry about those high tucks. I mean, they make me very nervous for myself. I'm sure it's no problem for these players, but for me, it's like, ay. I get nervous. There's a Tetris for dog 340, 414 for SIDNEV. I also invented chicken sandwiches. I absolutely invented that. Vandy, do you remember Belly Friend? Yeah, I do remember Belly Friend. That was pretty good. $439 for dog, 506 for SIDNEV. Vandy, what toppings make a perfect chicken sandwich? Yeah, I mean there's variations. I wouldn't say there's one true chicken sandwich, but you know, it's really more about the chicken than the toppings. It's just got to be cooked well. You don't want that. You don't want the coating to like come off. 577, 601 transition here for SIDNEV into 19. And seasoning of that chicken. That's the most important, is the seasoning. Just salt, you know. SIDNEV with a good flat board here on 19. And a couple of Tetrises on our way through 19. 519 for dog into 19. So SIDNEV with a big lead here in game number 4. Does Vandy like the McChicken? Come on, Barrett. How dare you? What's my opinion of the old KFC Double Down? Well, I'll tell you about it when it's not level 19. 621 for dog, 707 for SIDNEV. I mean, maybe some of the OG people remember my Double Down story. It's possible. I don't expect you all to remember me telling story whatever I talk about sandwiches, but 770 for SIDNEV, 706 for dog. All right, so SIDNEV with about a 60,000 point lead over dog, 2 lines ahead. All right, dog gonna tuck in that T, take a triple. Oh, gonna miss, I think. Yeah, of course, with that J piece. That's gonna lead to some extra burning for dog. He's gonna work on this dirty Tetris, gets it. We'll see what he does. If he's just gonna bring this down. Yes, I think he's just gonna bring it down. We're approaching 29. You do not want to get mired in this super long dig when you could just take, 5 or 6 burns or whatever. You just be done with it. 852 for dog, 995 for SIDNEV. Okay, Okay, there's some decent pieces to bring this down. Opens up that well, gets a Tetris. SIDNEV has the max out on 27. He's going to do with that LJ dependency. Finally find something to throw in there. Uncovers the right side. Is built up for a Tetris. There's the Tetris. 1.1 for SIDNEV into 28. Dog 12 lines to go until 29. Gets a Tetris 963. So about 170,000 point lead here for SIDNEV, but SIDNEV is ahead in the pieces. And Dog is in at A36. So about 100,000 point difference entry into 29. Both players clean, trying to set up. SIDNEV gets a Tetris. B94, B10 for Dog. There's a Tetris SIDNEV, C31, B10 for Dog. There's another Tetris in for both of them. About 120,000 points ahead, SIDNEV, and about 7 lines ahead, another Tetris for Dog, even though he was a bit, the stack had some defects there. He's going to work. Trying to bring this back down. SIDNEV staying clean. Setting up. Good clean board. Tetris. D26. Ahead by about 4 lines or so. There's another Tetris SIDNEV. D71. Dog looking to lock this up right now. SIDNEV needs to win to stay in. The board starting to climb a little bit for SIDNEV, so needs to fill out that left side a bit. And Dog's going to get a Tetris D13. SIDNEV is clean again. Tetris for Dog. D58 is within 40,000 points at that moment anyway. Another Tetris for SIDNEV. Dog set up one, takes a skim and a Tetris. E04. Left side needs a bar. Dog doesn't get it over, but he has room to get one over. If he should bring this down, gets the bar over and a couple of skims here for Dog. E19. But he's got cleanup to do. So does SIDNEV, but SIDNEV's board is higher. Oh no, Dog's left side is cut off, and there is nothing that he can do with that one. And SIDNEV is good in game number 4 and is tying it up and forced a game 5 decider. And this is good because it's going to bring us like right up to the next stream here. So there will be a stream right after this. It's going to be the DAS major circuit. Let's get these players new pieces as soon as we can. 38A5 1E. 38A5 1E. A5 1E. 38A5 1E. Very good. All right, both players are ready. It's a game 5 decider. The winner goes to the semifinals in 3, 2, 1. Tetris. And my heart can hardly take it. I'm an old man trying to keep up with this, but it's really just so tense. But you know, you need that level 18, right? You don't want to just be going at 19 and 29 speed the entire stream. You need that 18 speed to sort of slow down, reset. I think most of the players will tell you that too. I think when asked, they will say that they, on average, prefer 18 starts. A lot of the fans say, you know, oh, shouldn't we have 19 starts? Because 18 is so slow and obvious, and everyone always transitions with 750,000 points into 19. So isn't it time to do away with 18 starts? And yeah, I don't know. I don't think so. I think you need this time to players to reset a little bit. $118 here for SIDNEV's got holes across the board. And Doug going to take a few skims, get a Tetris, 163 as we get underway. Mustard on eggs. Oh, that's weird. I hadn't thought about mustard on eggs. All right, SIDNEV's board starting to climb a little bit. It is 18, so not necessarily as bad as on a higher speed level, but, you know, concerning, and just has to take her time to bring this down. And she is set up for a Tetris. Dog's going to get one, 233. SIDNEV gets a long bar over for the Tetris, 158. So an early lead here for Dog. Now, in a DAS game that level 18, so critical. Because, you know, obviously you don't have those level 30, 31, etc. and so on Tetrises to make up for lack of efficiency on 18. So in the DAS that you're going to see after this broadcast, much more important, but is important here. And you'll see sometimes, you know, when players take a lead into 18, it's really that lead that is the difference between them and their opponent when it comes down to those, you know, final levels approaching level 39. 320 for Dog, 243 for SIDNEV. Both players slotting in Tetrises. And same lines here, and Dog ahead by almost exactly 100,000 points. No, people are talking in chat about what goes with eggs. Someone said pineapple egg, and you know that's actually, if you dice them fine enough, they're actually pretty good in egg salad. Again, you don't want big veiny chunks of pineapple in anything. Except, you know, out of hand eating. But other than that, you gotta cut them right. Yeah, they're just big fibrous chunks of pineapple, or, you know, they're fine on their own or in a fruit salad, but when paired with another food, it's not a good texture. All right, 412 here for SIDNEV. Gets a Tetris, has some gaps there, so holes in row 1. Just going to try to work these away. You know, I've been trying to just spam Vitzes in my practice play just so I can develop an awareness of them, and so I've been doing a lot more. And, you know, of course, doing them when they're, sometimes they're appropriate, often when they're not appropriate. But now I just see the Vitz setups all the time. And I'm like, bro, that guy should have done the Vitz. 492, transition into 19 for SIDNEV. 605 for Dog. So over 100,000 point lead at transition for Dog. It is a decider, so the winner of this game moves on. So pretty high stakes. All right, Tetris, SIDNEV 550. Dog with a spire in the middle of the board. Game just force feeding him S pieces. Dog 743. Tetris for SIDNEV 633. SIDNEV ahead by 4 or 5 lines. All right, Dog's board looking a little dependent. Uses that bar for a different place than I thought he was going to, but it's all going to work out, of course. Dog, giant brain. I have a small brain. Well, actually, I think my brain is actually larger, like physically, than Dog, but there's really nothing. It's very smooth, and I think Dog's is very... Dog's is very wrinkly brain. Lots of connections. Mine has no connections. I have a giant head, but nothing in it. 733 for SIDNEV. 820 for Dog. There's a long bar over for a Tetris. All right, Dog going to take that triple down there. That left side, not super accessible. He's going to take a Tetris. He can now access that right side a little more easily. This is not good for a Tetris. He's got the gap down there. He's just going to take the burns. He's got a lead, so he can afford a little bit. And all right, he finally gets a good long bar down there. He's clean. He's set up. He's Tetris ready. 905, 206. SIDNEV 869, 211. And the Tetris for Dog 938, and another one 972. So Dog just about, well, yeah, he is one away. 16 lines to go. Vicious Rhubarb is here. Thank goodness. We can all stop worrying. I was worried. I was like, where's Rhubarb? All right, Dog setting his stack up for the 29 transition. I mean, kind of an awkward run of pieces here. SIDNEV is the first one with the max out. And Dog will have a lower transition score into 19, but it's very close. So Dog about a Tetris and change behind. And we will see what happens. Long bar over for SIDNEV. Tetris, A97. Dog set up on the left well, having to take a couple of burns. Just having to burn it all away to not end up getting that left well Tetris. Transferring the well to the right side. SIDNEV going to take a triple skim. B47 for her. A35 for Dog. There's a skim and a Tetris for SIDNEV. B93. There's one for Dog. A77. He's back by 7 lines and about 120,000 points. And, oh, Dog's going to put that long bar in column 9. That was a little scary. B56 for him. Tetris, SIDNEV, C78. All right, SIDNEV is burned back down, has a clean board. Going to have to take this triple. Dog is a clean board now after getting that long bar to the left side. It feels like this thing's going to go right to the end. These two players, D13 here for SIDNEV, B96 for Dog, Tetris for SIDNEV, D57. About 150,000 point lead, 8 lines ahead. But Dog does need to pace here. He really can't afford to take too much in the way of burns. He's only got 34 lines to work with. And now he's burning some of those away. SIDNEV E22, Dog C22. There's a Tetris for SIDNEV, but SIDNEV is ahead. The Dog just does not have that much room to mess around. So he's going to have to just take Tetrises where they're given. Long bar over for a Tetris, C79. He's still 200,000 points behind. And as SIDNEV continues to add Tetrises. And Dog just has to go for it at this point. SIDNEV F39 into 39, and that'll be a top out. Dog is going to top out as well, and SIDNEV will be the one moving on to the semifinals. What a match all the way to the end. Best of 5. And it is SIDNEV, our number 5 seed. Is that right? Number 5? SIDNEV will be the one moving on. Let me try to line up our little winners thing here so we can get the winner. There's our winner. No, that's not tournament winner. Oh, sorry. Script. I leaked the script, guys. I leaked the script. Oh, no. It is bracket winner. There it is. Oh, my God. Bracket winner, SIDNEV. Congratulations to you, SIDNEV. You'll be moving on. And you're going to face the winner of what? The orange bracket. So Dangler, Laser, Ramations, Tommy, NTG. So we are guaranteed to have a finalist who has never won a CTM Masters event. One of our finalists, right? None of these players have won. SIDNEV hasn't won. That's the top part of the bracket. SIDNEV's going to meet one of these players in the semifinals. Oh, wait, Tommy has won. Oh, yeah, Tommy has won. Whoops. That was a long time ago. He may as well not have even have won. I totally forgot Tommy won. Yeah, he won one. But anyway, we got 3 we have a high probability, let's say. We have a very high probability. It's a different Tommy. Tommy has been replaced with a psychophysical duplicate, and I don't regard this as the same Tommy. Anyway, the script has been leaked. Yeah, sorry about that. My mind just went over Tommy. I know Tommy won. I just didn't see his name there. And if I had gone down the list, I would have said. Anyway, we are almost guaranteed, okay? There's like high probability. But I don't know. Tommy's really, really good. All right, so now the next bracket is starting right now. Don't go anywhere. I'm gonna go offline. Das Masters Major Circuit. It's going to be Memoria, Thirsty Jacobo, Wallbant, and Meme. And that's Tetris. Tetris, you better not have started on the other stream. Tetris, are you here? Okay, you're ready. I'm going to go offline. Nobody leave. We've got a great bracket coming up here. Das Masters Major Circuit, Memoria, Thirsty Jacobo, Meme, and whoever that other person is that I said, Wallbant. Okay, it's going to be really good. All right, Tyler, I'm going to go offline. Thank you to everybody who hung out. Congratulations to you, SIDNEV. On YouTube, if you're watching, you're not going to see this, so head on over to twitch.tv/monthlytetris. Take care, bye-bye, and I love you. Will not be on YouTube, no. You have to